Welcome back, boys and girls, to Teach UK French at YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you put your thinking caps on today. If you need to get some piece of paper and get some pencils so you can be ready to learn and follow along with us. We'll start with a quick review. I brought a calendar today. A calendar, again, it has the months of the year. If you've ever seen a calendar, we know there's 12 months in a year. We have each 7 days is equivalent to a week. And one thing about a day that we need to remember is a day has 24 hours. Each hour has 60 minutes, and each minute has 60 seconds. Again, time is the passing of an event. So if you have on your calendar your birthday or vacation, you are waiting for that time of that event time to come. So remember, we have 12 months in a year. We have about 52 weeks in that year. We have 365 days in a year. We have each day, again, has 24 hours. Each hour has 60 minutes, and each minute has 60 seconds. What great event are you waiting for? I'm pretty sure. Waiting for school to return? No, we love the summer. I hope you're enjoying your summer, and I hope you're having a great time. We're going to do some quick division cards to start off with. Let me get a hold of them here. I have 24 divided by 2. Very good. 12. All right, I'm going to try to go a little faster. 16 divided by 4. 4. 6 divided by 2. 3. 18 divided by 9. 2. 49 divided by 7. 7. 15 divided by 5. 3. We have 27 divided by 9. Also 3. And then we have 9 divided by 3. Which is also 3. All right, today we're going to do our 9 family and multiplication family. We have 9 times 1, 9. 9 times 2, 18. 9 times 3, 27. 9 times 4, 36. 9 times 5, 45. 9 times 6, 54. 9 times 7, 63. 9 times 8, 72. 9 times 9, 81. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 11 is 99. 9 times 12 is 108. I was going to show you a little trick with the 9s in case you have a hard time. 9s are a family that people struggle with some, and that's okay to struggle. Just work on it and keep practicing. But we have 9 times 1. Anything times 1, the number itself is this number, so we'll start with 9. But one thing you can do through here now is just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it stops at 9 times 10, this trick does, but we know 9 times 11 we said is 99, 9 times 12 is 108, but let's come back up here to 9 times 10. We'll start with, since we have the 9 now, we start with 0 and we go backwards, so now we have 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there will be your 9. So again, 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, 9 times 3 is 27, 9 times 4 is 36, 9 times 5 is 45, 9 times 6 is 54, 9 times 7 is 63, 9 times 8 is 72, 9 times 9 is 81, 9 times 10 is 90, 9 times 11 is 99, and 9 times 12 is 108. Today we're going to learn how to average numbers, and when we go to averaging numbers, we're going to have a group of numbers. We're going to take those numbers and we're going to add them together, and by the number of addends that we have, we're going to take that sum and then divide it by the number of addends. We're going to go through it here step by step here, and we'll see how we can do. Okay, as you can see, I wrote some numbers on here. I wrote 73 plus 85 plus 96 plus 54. Okay, first off, we have to find the sum of these addends. All right, so first we'll use addition. So we have an addend, an addend, an addend, an addend. We need to find the sum. So we have 3 plus 8, and 3 plus 8 is going to give me, sorry about that, 3 plus 5 will give me 8, and then we will have, this is 8, and this 6 plus 4 is 10, so 10 plus 8 is going to give me 18. So I'll put an 8 and carry a 1. Now, I can have 1 plus 7, which is 8, plus 8 is 16. Then we have 16 plus 9, which should give us 25. And then 25 plus 5 gives us 30. So my sum is 308. But I want to find the average of these numbers. All right, and when we find the average of these numbers, we take our sum, which is 308, and we're going to divide the sum by the number of addends. All right, so divide. How many addends do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have 308 divided by 4. And when we do divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So 30 divided by 4. 30 divided by 4, let's do 4 times 7, which is 28. All right, so we put a 7. Now we bring down, we subtract. We have a 2, and we have an 8. Now we have 28 divided by 4. Again, let's go with 7. 28 gives me 0. I have no more numbers to bring down. My average is 77. One thing to remember about an average is that it has to be larger than the smaller number. Our smallest number of addends was 54. Okay, so 77 is larger than the smallest, but it has to be smaller than the largest. Well, our largest was 96. And 77 is smaller. So again, larger than the smallest, but larger than the smallest, smaller than the largest. And that's just a good way to help you know if your averaging is done correctly. We're going to work on doing one more. Again, we're going to take a number, we're going to add them up, and then we're going to divide our sum by the addend. All right, so our new problem is 932. Plus 412 plus 625 plus 543. I'm kind of sticking to the 4 addends at this time just for practicing. But you could have more or less addends. The key is you just have to add how many addends you have and divide by that number. And it is possible on occasion that you will have remainders for your average. Again, like if you're in school and you're doing a school grade and test, and say you make a 90 on a homework assignment, you make a 95 on a quiz, and so you made 100 on a test, and you'd want to know the averages. Well, you would take those numbers, add them, and divide them by how many grades you have. So let's start with this problem we have again on the board. We have 2 plus 2, which is 4, plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 3 is going to give us 12. So we'll put a 2, we'll carry our 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 1 is 5, 7, 11, carry a 1, we have 10, we have another 10, so that's 20, and then we have 5, 25. Again, a quick way to add sometimes is look for your tens. So we know 1 plus 9 is 10, we know 4 plus 6 is 10, so 10 plus 10 is 20, plus this 5 gave me the 25. Now I'm going to take 2,512, and I'm going to divide it by the number of addends, and we said there's 1, 2, 3, 4 addends. And now we do our division rules: divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. 4 can't be divided by 2 can't be divided by 4 because 2 is smaller, so we go to the next number. So we have 25 divided by 4. Well, 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. And if we go 4 times 7, that's going to be 28. So we're going to stick with 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. I subtract. I'm going to get 5 subtract 4 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. Bring down the 1. Well, 4 can go into 11 2 times, which will give us 8. So 2 times 4 is 8. I'm going to subtract now. 11 minus 8 is 3. And bring down the 2. Now I start again. 32 divided by 4. Well, we know 4 times 8 is 32, so we'll put an 8. We'll get 32, and we have a 0. And so my average is 628. Again, my average has to be larger than the smallest number, and in this case, the smallest number is 412. And my average has to be smaller than my largest number, and that largest number is 923. The average will come somewhere in the middle of the smallest addend and the largest addend. Again, helps you work on your addition skills, and then you take your addition skills and you use your division skills, and then you have what's called the average of the numbers. Another word sometimes you will see for average is you will see the word mean, like M-E-A-N. That's not like you're being mean to someone, but that is just another academic vocabulary word for average. Again, so we're going to learn average, and later on you'll hear the word mean, and you're going to be like, hey, I know how to do that. I'm going to take my numbers, I'm going to add them and divide them by the number of sums, or by the sum by the number of addends. Sometimes I talk too fast, and I apologize for that. Again, like share, subscribe, and keep working on your math facts.